Good morning again. I'd figured third time's the charm. I'm more into spells than into religion. I want to share with you guys an experience that I had, and not an embellished experience, an actual real life experience when I was a Jehovah's Witness. I was around 13 or 14 years old. And I'm going to guess because I obviously can't recall every single thought I was having at that time. But because hindsight is 2020, I remember as I was developing, I was the tomboy, beautiful physique, and yada, yada, yada. And I started wearing my skirts long. It's not as if I was wearing mini skirts before, because you Jehovah's Witnesses know that wouldn't fly with my parents nor the Kingdom Hall overseers. So I was wearing, just below knee length or whatever, or A-line. Women, you understand. But I started wearing them long, not dragging the floor long, but, just stopping just above my ankles, not so long that I would trip. And I remember a Brother Jones. I won't reveal his first name. And Brother C. Jones. I'll reveal his first initial, though. And he pulled me aside one day out in field service. And it was a spring day, and I actually had on my all-weather coat. It wasn't like a hot day, but, I probably could have taken my coat off. But, I hadn't done that. So now I have on this all-weather coat, some appropriate blouse, and this long skirt in my field service bag. And we were working together. And he said, "Aren't you hot?" I'm sorry, because as I recall it, it's rather like I get upset because I didn't have the know-how to combat this perv's statements to me that day. But overall, I can still see the humor in it and the irony of it all. And I said, no. I said, actually, wearing this all-weather coat keeps the sun from hitting my skin directly. So I'm actually okay. It's not like I was sweating or anything like that. So it's not like I was sweating profusely or even perspiring just a little bit. So he had no obvious reason to ask me this question, besides the fact that this little perv probably just wanted to be seen as well as see me walking with my fabulous body. I'm very self-deprecating. I'm not conceited, but just work with me on this, guys. As we were out in field service. And, this is going to be short. My videos at this point, I'm not trying to have them be longer than 5 minutes. But the insanity of that encounter, didn't come full speed ahead until, as I got older, especially now in my awakening years. Because I actually started to awaken around 33. Hey, Jesus age. But then I fell off because my mind wasn't ready for it. I fell off. I started going on ex-Jehovah's Witness sites, was crying myself to sleep every night for like 6 months. Then I, started doing drugs. But that's another story for another time. But the way I can kind of figure it out is I just wasn't ready to accept the fact that what I had been raised to believe was an absolute lie and nonsense. But approaching my 40s, at the end of my drug stint, I guess I was ready. And so here I am. But this is just one example of some of the insanity that goes with the Jehovah's Witness community. It's not even really about adhering to God's so-called principles, or so-called God's so-called principles. It's really about other human beings having control over other human beings. And that wasn't really going to work out but so long for me, even despite the childhood indoctrination. Because I'm a Taurus, so the bull forges on. Again, have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye now.